Either in this video I'm going to show you how to replace and retrofit a traditional 4 T8 system with fluorescent tube lamps with a Luminix LED tube light. First we're going to plug in the traditional T8 system. Right now it's reading at about 100 watts. It'll climb to about 110 watts. Now we're going to disconnect the power. We're going to remove the cover. We're going to remove the fluorescent tube lights. And we're going to remove the wiring and ballast cover. Now that the cover has been removed and we've exposed the wires and ballast system, we're going to disconnect the power from the ballast with these two wires. Now we're going to disconnect the connecting harnesses. And the same on this side here. Now we're going to remove the ballast system with one screw. And now we've removed the entire fluorescent tube system. Now we're going to install the Luminix LED tube lamp. With the magnetic interface, it's extremely easy to install. And now that it's up, both of my hands are free to connect wires. Now that we've installed and put the Luminix LED tube light with the magnetic interface onto the old system, we're going to remove this front cover by removing these two screws and expose the wiring system. We're going to fasten this with these screws here. We're going to take the AC power and we're going to feed it through this wire connector here. As you can see, feeding it through. Now we're going to connect the AC power to our LED tube lamp. Take our two caps. Going to connect the wires. Extremely simple to do, only two wires to wire up. We're going to close this in the system. Put the cover back on. Tighten the screws back up. And we're ready to connect it back in. We'll put the cover back on. We're going to connect the power and see how much wattage we're using. As you can see, we're using about 71, 72 watts, whereas in the old system we were using about 110. As you can see, the brightness of the light is brighter than 4 traditional fluorescent tube lamps and using much less power.